everyone, I am MechaRandom42, your favorite YouTube harpy, and we are talking about the Golden Tomato Awards. You know, it's the award thing where Rotten Tomatoes basically gives out awards for getting the best review. But we all know the Rotten Tomatoes reviews are kind of fake and pointless and absolutely meaningless most of the time. So let's just get right into it. Now, welcome to Rotten Tomatoes' 20th annual Golden Tomato Awards, which honor the best reviewed movies and TV shows of 2018, from the biggest Hollywood hits to the most proactive indies. We've got films and TV shows that won the critics' hearts and probably inspired you as well. All right, well, you know what? There's probably 3 different videos out of this. We're gonna focus on the first one, and this is the one that really that I really paid attention to and really noticed here, and that is Doctor Who winning Best Sci-Fi and Fantasy in 2018. Let's just go ahead and click on that one. And there's a new Doctor in town, and she's made such a big splash that the British classic Doctor Who, now in season 11 of its reboot, topped this year's crop of excellent sci-fi and fantasy series. Season 2 of HBO's mind-trippy Westworld, season 4 of fan-favorite Outlander, Netflix's import The Innocents, and season 3 of Amazon's The Man in the High Castle, season 3 fill out the top 5. So Doctor Who is better than all of those. Are you telling me? Now, I haven't seen these. I know that Westworld, according to a lot of the reviews I've heard, really dipped in its quality when it kind of went full-on SJW, full-on anti-white male stuff. So I don't really know if that's true or not. I haven't seen it, but that's kind of what I've heard in reviews. I have not seen any of these others, and that's kind of... Here's the thing. If Doctor Who is winning for the best reviewed show, what are they actually saying? What is so great about this show? I mean, does it have high quality writing? No, not really. That's been kind of my biggest complaint throughout the whole series, is it does not have quality writing. And pretty much, I read the comments. I can't always heart every single one, but I do read as many as I can. And you guys keep telling me in the comments, like, no, Jodie Whittaker Doctor Who is not that good. No, I'm not watching. No, it's not that good. No, it doesn't deserve these high critical scores. It's kind of mediocre at best. Jodie Whittaker does weird faces. The chin ball can't write with the crap. And that's the type of honest opinion that I hear all over the internet. And for me, as somebody who is very critical of shows sometimes, I've been pretty easy on Doctor Who, because in comparison to something like Star Trek Discovery, which makes me want to basically shove red hot pokers in my eyeballs and then pluck them out and then throw them into a fire pit so there's no chance I will ever see it again. When I have something to compare it to, like Star Trek Discovery, yeah, it's gonna look much better. It's not nearly as bad. Is it good? No, it's not that good. It's not giving me chills. It's not giving me feels. It's not giving me a whole lot of like, yes, this is what I want. The Orville is. Where's the Orville on this? Well, as we all know, that they've done a drastic, complete 180 with their Orville scores. They went from 24% on Rotten Tomatoes for season 1 of the Orville to now they're at 100, I think. I made a video on it recently. I think it's probably still about the same percentage for season 2 of the Orville. It's kind of suspicious why that show isn't higher up. I mean, that maybe because it just started up for the season. Maybe they're only reviewing things that were actually airing at a certain time. But is Doctor Who really the best of these? It's not that good. It's really not. Let's just take a look at what some of the critics are saying, because I know I go off on these critics and these sites for only calling out the gender or the race of these characters, like that makes it good or not, it doesn't matter to me. The only time I care if you have a vagina is if I'm seeing it in girl on girl porn. I don't care what gender you are if you're a decent written character. I don't care what color of skin you are if you're a decent written character and are the color of skin that you should be for the character you're playing, if it's specified. You know, if there's a character that doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter, right? If that's not an important characteristic. You know, it would kind of feel weird to have an Indian family on Doctor Who written as Indian and have it be all Asian, or all like Chinese Asian looking people or something specific like that. Then that'd be a little out of place. You know, sometimes you need a racially specific actor or character for a specific part. But for the most part, that's all I see about stuff like Doctor Who and all of these shows. Like, when I hear somebody review something on, oh, it's so great because we have diversity. It's so great because representation. It's so great because we need a strong female character. It's so great because of all this. I kind of take a step back and think, oh, if that's all you have to say about it, then maybe it's not a good thing. Maybe you're trying to say something nice because, you know, if you were, like, a lot of us were raised, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe you want to say it because we're in this day and age where everybody attacks everybody when they think that they're racist or sexist, which is kind of racist or sexist in a lot of ways, because a lot of the time, you know, the only people they really go after are the straight white people, or, you know, white males especially. And this is one of those things. I don't want to hear how woke a production is. I don't want to hear how diverse it is. I want to hear, is it well written? Is it well acted? Is it well lit? Is it well directed? Is the sound editing good? You know, I want to know production things. I want to know story things. I want to know character things. Let's see what the critics have to say. I did highlight one. I did prepare just a little bit for this video. I know, me preparing. I'm too old for the Time Lord's adventures. A great weariness came upon me as she explained her sonic screwdriver to her charisma-free new pals. But still, I couldn't be more glad that the Doctor is at last a girl. Alright, so you didn't like it. You don't like the companions. You were bored. But it's woke. But it is woke enough for you, Rachel Cook from New State. You're a top critic. Rachel, just don't watch it. Just say, I'm not qualified. This is not my wheelhouse. Go, you know what? Go watch the house flipping shows over on HGTV. You're probably of the age that would probably watch those. That might be more your wheelhouse. I'm actually of the age that watches those. I shouldn't complain. Doctor for our age. Doctor woke, right? Okay, what does this one say? The fact that this season is the first to star a woman in 55 years is irrelevant to the series. It comes at a time when it really comes across as a cheap, woke point, sort of, look at us, we're woke, we're diverse, look at it. It looks really cheap. It looks like it's a cheap pander to that crowd. I was so interested in how long it takes for the effect to change and how many people have to suffer in the process. Played like a response to the history of the show. This has nothing to do with how good the show is. This just means you're happy that it's a woman. How's the writing? How's the directing? How's the acting? How are the actual important things? This is why I don't take Rotten Tomatoes seriously, because we let these sort of people run free on the internet, and people give them awards when they're like, and this is even a splat. So that means it's not certified fresh. Lovely intentions, but upon deeper inspection, saying little. Yeah, that's actually a pretty reasonable review. You know, they're not just saying it's woke. They're saying, well, it's woke, but there's nothing else to it, you know, to translate. Whittaker's Doctor has arrived. She not just made her mark, as each Doctor does, but she's raised the bar. And she's brilliant, just brilliant. I know there's a full review. Oh, Lord. That's one of the problems that I have. The critics are liars. I accidentally watched an episode, and oh my god, it was awful. Full of stereotypes. The best character was an old man who speaks the truth on multiple occasions. Everyone else is just a diversity insert. I'm gonna applaud you. I like that. That's a great response to it. And they're absolute liars. Well, and they're not really liars. They're just saying, yes, it's woke. That's all they're saying about it. So they're not really liars per se, but they're not telling you anything of importance. Some of them are, but some of them are not. A lot of these are not. You know, this whole right column pretty much isn't. I mean, what does this last one say? The stories are firmly anchored in the character's offbeat sense of humor, although the comedy doesn't always land, and Whittaker's breathless zeal can grate sometimes. That doesn't sound like a positive review either. You know, what is your full review? Do you say that it's woke? It's possible to spend such years hearing grown men and women enthuse about cult science fiction show Doctor Who, and not one will think to mention that it's a children's program. It's really not anymore. I mean, it was originally, but no. Such as the fervor of adult Whovians, fans of the long-running series 1963 to present about the adventures of an eccentric time-traveling humanoid alien known as the Doctor, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. A demographic includes most people who not grow up with British television. Sit down, watch an episode, as some will, given the hype over the new female Doctor, they may be bemused. All the tropes of kiddie television are there, including a broad, exaggerated acting style, low budget or questionable special effects, and an action-packed but emotionally simplistic storyline. That sounds like a bad review to me. And so what did you give it? You gave it a 3 out of 5, and that's considered fresh. I'm sorry, if you're winning the awards, then maybe more of the reviews need to be, it's mediocre, it's a kid's show, it's not that great, it's woke, this doesn't seem like fair reviews. I'm sorry, it doesn't seem like worthy of winning this award, and you're telling me this is the best review. How bad are some of the others? If that is the best, all right, let's click on Westworld season 2. What do you have to say? What are the critics' scores? Oh man, the show's swimming in blood, timelines, and fortune cookie wisdom, but the show has lost the curiosity factor. They made the original season engrossing. This looks like they actually watched the show instead of just looked at the trailer saying, hey, it's got a whammin', it's whammin'. Good news is that there's a glimpse of a stunning new themed world to keep the viewer hooked on this hokum. Season 2 promises to be quite a ride. Filled with wonder one moment, brutally ruthless the next. Doris keeps the sprawling HBO drama with electric with uncertainty and dread. This looks like people are actually watching the show. This actually looks more interesting than Doctor Who. I'm not seeing how woke it is. Maybe it wasn't woke enough. I don't know. Maybe Westworld wasn't woke. How many whammon are in here? How many people with pigment? Is there a lot of people on here? Season 2 videos? I think it's pretty diverse, right? But I did hear that they were kind of on this white man bashing towards season 2. I don't know. I didn't watch it. So is Doctor Who better than any of these others that they're listing? What do you guys think? I mean, are we surprised that Rotten Tomatoes is pulling this crap? Are we really surprised that the new Doctor Who, which if you go and read the actual reviews, there's not even getting the greatest reviews. I mean, it's getting mediocre at best, or it's got whammon, it's diverse, yay, representation. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am MechaRandom42. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video or live stream. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!